This is Bullshit Club, the podcast, episode 6 for the day of 24th of July, 2017. What's up, everyone? My name is Jack Southwell, back again with episode 6 of the Bullshit Club podcast. Joining me, yes, we are one person less today. Billy is currently doing reactions at the moment and can't really do it at the moment, so we're going to make it up.
The three-man band.
I'm just one man, the baby, not us three. So, but at least we still got the king of the Mysterio division here.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
current Bullshit Club champion as well.
Yeah, I'm guessing you won the predictions since I didn't put mine down. I was going to upload a Battlegrounds prediction video yesterday, but YouTube was being a piece of shit and didn't upload.
As it usually is.
Yeah, like, I don't know about you, but there's this thing on YouTube right now where if you go into normal Google Chrome and try to upload a video, it will just reject the server file. I don't know why it does that.
I haven't had that problem.
I think it just might be for me. But if I do it in incognito mode, it works perfectly. So going on there might be a thing with Google. So yeah, Google, YouTube.
Fix your shit.
Together, man. Get your shit together, man. But speaking of shit, we're going to talk about Battleground in this episode today because...
Oh, yep. The roast of Battleground.
Fucking doozy of a pay-per-view. Campbell is going to talk about some of the best stage sets in all of wrestling back when WWE used to have a different stage set every year.
Back when they were creative.
What's creativity in today's WWE? And also we'll be... At the end of the show, we're going to be talking about our match card predictions for this year's SummerSlam coming up next month. So, yeah, it should be a pretty fun episode, even if we are one member less. But don't worry, next episode, we're sure to have Billy back in. Before we talk about all the other stuff, the wrestling stuff, I want to talk about something musical related. So I think it was like Friday or Saturday, the lead singer of Linkin Park, Chester Bennington, passed away after committing suicide. And I was pretty affected by it because I've been listening to Linkin Park almost my entire life. Like, I remember my dad having Hybrid Theory on like a cassette tape, like the old cassette tape back in the day when it first came out. And my dad bought the Meteora CD back when like Linkin Park was super big on radio all the time. Back when the mainstream radio used to play rock music, which you don't see anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, just he actually played the whole album at my brother's 4th or 5th birthday, actually, which is perfect album for a 4th birthday party. That was the album he put on. I mean, they were basically playing all the singles on radio anyway, but like Numb and Breaking the Habit and all that stuff. And then when the Transformers movie, the first Transformers movie came out and the song What I Done, I remember loving that song and a lot of the songs off of Minutes to Midnight. And the song New Divide for the sequel, Revenge of the Fallen, even though that movie sucked, the song was really good. So we can thank Linkin Park for making the Transformers movies actually watchable. Now that S is no longer with us, we may not get that anymore. So then into 1,000 Suns and Living Things, that's where I kind of Linkin Park thing for a while. But then when the Hunting Party came out in 2014, there are a lot of songs on that album that I really enjoy. And I know in the new album, One More Light, didn't get critics and all that. If you really listen to the lyrics, you can tell that for any album, Chester went through a lot in his life, a lot of personal demons, and especially when I found out when he committed suicide, the lyrics almost feel a bit too real. He's passed away, and I hate seeing, if there's one thing I don't like seeing, is seeing people that you grew up with, and especially musicians that you listen to for almost your entire life, pretty much going away. I know that a lot of people have been affected by this death, and my condolences go out to Mike Shinoda and everyone in the band and his family, who I can't even imagine what they're going through right now, and all the friends and fans or anyone that ever got to meet. So, Campbell, I know when we were speaking about this, your dad was into Linkin Park.
Yeah, it was like one of the like rock hybrid rap bands, like rock rap bands he listened to. Like he loved
new
them.
metal kind of sound.
Yeah, yeah. It would always like it was pretty much one of the well, it was like one of his favorite like metal bands. Like he would like he wasn't I don't know how to put it. He was big. He wasn't big on metal, but Linkin Park was like a different animal for him, and he loved them.
Yeah. When I saw like all of the tributes that come out for Chester, I remember there was this one comment that really stuck out for me. Seeing everyone's tweets, at least everyone nearly at one point was a fan of Linkin Park. And that just really goes to show you like the power of that band and the power Chester had as a vocalist. And even like the stuff he did with Stone Temple Pilots. I remember one of the songs was the theme song for Hell in a Cell a few years ago. I remember it being really good. I think that was like 2013.
Oh,
He did
I never heard that. I'll have to look that up once we finish this.
Yeah, it's called Out of Time by Stone Temple Pilots. Actually, a really good song. But yeah, we want to send all of our condolences to everyone that's affected by this tragedy. And if you're dealing with depression or thinking of like suicidal thoughts, please don't be afraid to reach out and get help. There are going to be people out there that care about you and are willing to help you out. So please, if you're feeling like depressed or anything, please get help because it is out there. Now that we've discussed about Chester, I feel like we can go on to some more lighter topics from that. So I reckon we should start off with our Battleground 2017 review because
the roast.
Oh no, Campbell said it right there. The roast of Battleground 2017 because fucking Christ. This has to be the worst pay-per-view of the year. And from SmackDown.
I know, I was expecting like
What
Raw
the
put
hell
on.
is going on with SmackDown? It's because Road Dogg is the head writer. They've gotten rid of Ryan Ward. He's no longer the head writer. He was the head writer during the first bit of the draft when that started. But now Road Dogg has taken his place. Ever since the Superstar shake-up,
It just
something's
hasn't
been
been
going
the
on
same.
with SmackDown. I mean, there have been some good things with SmackDown. Like, I do like Naomi as SmackDown Women's Champion. Jinder Mahal still has a lot of potential, even after what happened in the main event. But yeah, we're gonna start from the pre-show. This is like the first time I've ever done a pay-per-view review in this kind of a format on like a podcast before, because if you guys watch my other reviews, it's usually like pictures shown on the screen and me talking while you're viewing the picture. But honestly, this pay-per-view doesn't fucking deserve it.
No, it doesn't deserve pictures.
It doesn't deserve my effort. But we'll talk about... No, it doesn't deserve anything. Fuck this show.
Nah.
I'm going to look up the Wikipedia page so I can find out what the pre-show match is.
I think it was
Ty
Dillinger versus Aiden English.
Aiden English. Aiden English beat Ty Dillinger.
I don't even know why the match took place, to be honest. Like,
I think it was the match to throw on the pre-show. I predicted Ty Dillinger to win because, you know, he's the perfect 10. People like him, but he lost to Aiden English.
And that kind of sucks.
Campbell, what is your opinion on Aiden English and Ty Dillinger right now on SmackDown?
I didn't even know it was going on, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
I think
I knew it was on like one of the pre-shows, like when when Ty Dillinger actually like debuted or something. But
yeah,
apart from that, I didn't even know it was a feud.
Yeah, it was really bad. Really. Well, I didn't even see it, so how can I fucking judge it? So, yeah. Aiden English, the result was bad. Ty Dillinger should have won, but Aiden English won, probably from his new well, his NXT singing gimmick probably got him the win. So good on you, Aiden. I guess if you even have a career after the fucking vaudevillains broken up. But we're going to start off with the opening match on a lighter tone because this match is actually really fucking good. It's for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Usos defending their championships against the New Day. Really, really good opening match. So Kofi, when the bell rung, instantly hit a drop kick on Jay, which was pretty cool. Xavier, who was hung on one rope, Jay kicked him in the head. So when Kofi gets the hot tag in, ends up hitting the boom drop, tries to hit the Trouble in Paradise, but then Jimmy ends up missing. And then Kofi goes for his like trust fall thing, where like he goes backwards like this, and then the Usos practically catched him and just threw him over. It was really cool. The Usos turned into Cesaro, give him a big fucking uppercut to Xavier Woods. Like, famous of the Raw Tag Team Champions right now, but you don't need to champion. But whatever. Xavier Woods, he was really good in this match, man. Like, Xavier Woods is such. Like, if they do decide to break up the New Day, I really hope Xavier does well on his own, because great wheelbarrow driver on one of the Usos, which looked great. Then he went for a dive on Jey Uso, but then Jimmy, he went for his like tightrope like elbow drop that he does, and like when he's about to make contact with Jey, Jimmy just clocks him with a super kick. It looked awesome, and gets a near fall there. Then he locks in the single leg Boston Crab. I don't know what's up with the Usos' obsession with like Boston Crabs, like one-legged Boston Crabs. Maybe because like they like going after people's knees.
Yeah.
But it's working for him, so I can't really complain about that. So Kofi gets tagged in. He gets a super kick to the face and a splash from the top rope, and then they kick out. And both Usos get on top, but Xavier ends up pushing Jimmy off the top rope. Kofi ends up hitting Trouble in Paradise. Xavier hits his tightrope elbow, and they win the SmackDown Tag Team titles. What a great match, man. There were some awesome spots and some near falls, and I feel like these two teams have really good chemistry with each other. I know that they hang out a lot, especially on like Xavier's up, down, down channel. You can definitely see the chemistry there, and it definitely shows in this match, especially. So, yeah, I can't say enough good things about this match.
Yeah.
So, Campbell, what do you think about the New Day becoming SmackDown Tag Team Champs?
Well, I thought, I'm not sure really. I thought maybe it would be like a good idea to keep them, like not have them win the titles like so soon, since they just came off holding them for about like well over a year. But
yeah, that's a good point.
I'm all right with it. Like some people are saying, they just didn't really need to lose the titles, but I don't really see anything wrong with it. Really, it keeps the product fresh. Really, even though, like I said, the New Day have held the titles for like a year.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like New Day have actually done really well for themselves on SmackDown so far, because especially during the end of their Raw run, it started to feel like they were a bit directionless, and they didn't really have much to do. Hence why they became like the hosts of WrestleMania. That was just for them to do something.
Yeah.
Put them on the card. But yeah, you were saying?
I was going to say, like, I think I was kind of worried in WrestleMania, because like I was thinking, they're going to get like overexposed as the hosts. They're going to like come out every 20 seconds or something.
No, they kept them like
with the
short and sweet, which was
good.
good.
And even when the bloody Hardys returned, I was thinking, oh my god, because like they were in their ring gear, and I was thinking, it's going to be them, isn't it? It's going to be the bloody New Day.
Yeah, I think it was that was their plan, to kind of cock tease the audience and be like, are they going to perform, or is it going to be the Hardys?
Or is it going to be
to see like the Hardys actually come out and just, that has to be like one of the best moments of the year, in my opinion. When we do our Bullshit Club Awards at the end of the year, that's going to be a talked about moment right there.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, what else is going to be a talked about moment? Kane versus Pat Patterson hardcore match. No mercy.
If you guys haven't checked out the 5/8 channel, he's doing a No Mercy playthrough at the moment, and he had the match of a lifetime with Pat Patterson.
That's the dream. Where the money is, man.
Yeah, a 6-star classic. Dave Meltzer, that mate. Like, but yeah, New Day as champions, I have no problem with it. It brings some, I'd say actually some prestige almost to the SmackDown tag titles because of how long they held those tag titles for.
Even though
last year,
even though it was like a kind of political thing to have them hold on to it for that long.
Why? Because of like they want to get rid of demolitions.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Why?
reckon that's
like
I reckon that's
demolition or something.
I reckon they just like held on to it for that long because demolition were threatening to they are in the lawsuit with all the concussions and the like.
Oh, were they one of the guys that tried to sue Vince for the concussion stuff?
Yeah, I think so. So I reckon that's why they held on to him for
Why does it always seem to be that every time someone wants to like pass as like the longest reigning, it has to be always a political thing? Like with Nikki Bella and the Divas title, it was just so AJ Lee could get erased from the history books.
Yeah.
Walked out on the company. Like it's always like that. They did the same thing when Brock Lesnar champion ever, and he left to go to the NFL. This was before he went to UFC. They had Randy Orton beat Benoit for it, so they could just erase him from the history books. Chris Benoit. Oh, Stephen Richards. Sorry.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about now.
Forgot about that lad, but yeah.
How could you?
We'll move on. We'll move on to the next match. Campbell's reaction just summed up this whole page right there. So we had Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin in an average match. Corbin, throughout this whole match, was being a cocky heel, which I liked. I'm still on the fence with Baron Corbin because sometimes he can be great. Sometimes I just don't give a shit about him personally. But he was actually not that bad in this match. Nakamura tried to lock in a triangle hold, but Corbin powered out and hit a big boot. He rammed Nakamura to the barricade. And he did this really cool thing where Nakamura was getting ready to hit him, but then Corbin ducks it. He slides out of the ring, runs around the ring post, slides back in, and just takes his head off of a clothesline. It was probably the best spot of the match. Nakamura gets ready to set up the King Sasha, but then Corbin catches into the deep six. Start striking, kind of like in a boxing stance. It was really weird. And Nakamura ends up hitting like a backbreaker and a spinning kick. And the match ends in my favorite way possible, in a disqualification on pay-per-view.
Original. I like it.
There's one thing I love. DQ finishes on pay-per-views, man. That just gets me going. But Corbin pretty much kicked Nakamura in the ball sack and lost by disqualification. And then after the match, Corbin comes in, hits the briefcase on Nakamura, and hits the end of days and fucks off. So, as Baron Corbin do that at the end of the match, why could you have Nakamura win? I didn't see what would be the problem with that. I know you're trying to make Baron Corbin strong because he's the Money in the Bank holder right now. But then again, if he was going to come out and attack Nakamura at the end of the match, a win would have been fine.
Yeah, just even have him have a roll-up win or something.
Yeah, like a roll-up victory, or like a really quick King Sasha, or like a couple of King Sashas or something. And Nakamura wins the match. I mean, Corbin gets so pissed that he got caught off guard or something that he just takes out Nakamura. To me, that would have made more sense instead of him
just DQ finish.
Just the DQ finish, because WWE has a hard on for DQ finishes for some reason. Guess what? Not every match has to end in a DQ finish. Road Dogg, I know you probably watch Raw every single week and think DQ finishes are the greatest thing since sliced bread. Guess what, mate? We don't fucking like it.
I feel like Vince just gets a hard on over DQ finishes, to be honest.
Oh, he does. I feel like he does. So, Campbell, what do you think about everything I just said before about the Corbin Nakamura match?
it's just an average match. Like,
Yeah,
man.
it was an average match. That just sums up just about nearly every match on the show. Average.
Pretty much.
Or just not that good. Like, this is not a good pay-per-view. Remember when people used to pay like $35 for this shit?
And now they're getting what they're paying for now, which is like $10.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're making more money than ever. We're making more money than ever. Yet we can't afford pyro. We can't afford sets, which we'll be talking about soon. We can't afford talking smack anymore because of its unscripted nature.
Supposedly.
That's all I have to say, WWE. Just, what the fuck's going on with you?
You used to be cool, man. You used to be cool.
Yeah. This is why people are watching New Japan. People are watching New Japan because they're sick of this shit. They're fed up.
Yeah,
I said it in my Vince McMahon video I did back in January. Like, come on, guys, you're not gonna switch over to us and go to New Japan, right?
Yeah. I was just about to say that. I was going to say, oh, it's just like in your video, man. Like,
Yeah,
where people...
it's happening. I made that as a parody, and it's actually happening.
Yeah, because they're actually bringing shows over to the US, aren't they?
Yeah, if they bring more shows over the US, oh boy, get ready to lose a lot of your hardcore audience if you keep up the way you're going.
Yeah, WWE is like fucking... Their viewership is just going to be... No, yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, because New Japan right now, this is probably like the most popular they've been in like probably ever, I reckon. Some may argue like maybe the 90s era or something like that, but like as of right now, it's everywhere. Like with Okada and Omega and like the Bullet Club and all that stuff, it's taken over wrestling.
Yeah, and WWE is just like tanking because of the NBA finals and shit like that.
Yeah. Season off for now.
Huh?
Like as for like, is the NBA season done for right now?
Yeah, it's in the off season now. It's just in like free agency.
Golden State Warriors win?
Yeah, they won it again.
Oh, okay. Corbin versus Nakamura was the match that happened. I hope to see better things from Nakamura. I really do, because he's so talented, man. But like, fuck this pay-per-view. Next match, the Fatal 5-Way. Number one contenders for the SmackDown Women's title. The winner gets to face Naomi at SummerSlam, I'm pretty sure. Naomi was on commentary for the entire night. Have a match on this show. I mean, she's the women's champion. You think like she'd be able to have a match at Battleground, like a pay-per-view? But
no.
What do I know? Road Dogg knows all. We'll talk about. So it was Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Tamina, and Lana in this match, and pretty much throughout the start of the match, Tamina and Lana pretty much ganged up on Charlotte Flair at the start until Becky Lynch came in to kind of even the odds. Natty came in to lock in the sharpshooter on Charlotte, but then Lana breaks it up. Charlotte.
In an elimination match.
Why would you do that? In an elimination match. Why? Oh my God. Like Tamina, she also was guilty of this. She did it constantly throughout this. Anytime anyone would be on Lana, she'd like push him off. Like, I know they have an alliance going on, but like, it's every woman for themselves. Why would you fucking care?
Yeah, like, just let them have at it.
This pay-per-view's driving me insane, Campbell.
Oh.
It's actually driving me insane. But what else happened? So Tamina speared Charlotte through the ropes. Biggie would be proud. And then Becky locked into the Sama and Tamina tapped out. And then afterwards, we just got a wave of eliminations. She does the same thing to Lana, and she almost instantly taps out. Then Natalya rolls up Becky, and she gets eliminated just like that. And then we get a final showdown between Charlotte Flair and Natalya. Natty tries to lock in the hold, but then Charlotte powers out into like a power bomb, but kicks out. Charlotte hits a moonsault, but then Natty lifts her knees up. She rolls up. She goes for like a schoolboy kind of a thing, with Charlotte like hitting her head into the lower turnbuckle. Then pulls her into the middle, pins her, and Natalya wins the match. Naomi gets off the commentary set in order to shake Natalya's hand, but then she pretty much just walks off afterwards. So this was a match. It was pretty odd how this, where like the first section of this match was like no one's getting eliminated, everyone's trying to fight, and then all of a sudden elimination, just like that.
Yeah.
So rapid fire, you know. There was no pacing throughout that section to me, but I did enjoy the Natalya Charlotte Flair stuff at the end. I feel like a potential match at them, like maybe on a SmackDown, could be dads, and Montreal Screwjobs, and Dana Brooke, and just ugh. Who fucking cares about that? But like a one-off match on SmackDown between those two. I don't know if they've already had one. I wouldn't be shocked if they have, but like just a good match between those two. I reckon those two could have a really good match, like they did on NXT, like a few years ago for the NXT Women's title. There, I remember.
Yeah, that was like
really fucking.
It was like 2014 or something.
Yeah, that was at the very first takeover. Well, there was NXT Arrival, and then there was NXT Takeover. So, yeah. So I don't have a problem with Natalya winning the match, although I thought Lana or Tamina were going to win because they kind of have an alliance going on, and Tamina's been attacking Naomi on SmackDown recently, so I figured, like, wouldn't Tamina win the match, so it makes more sense as a feud, but I don't have a problem with Natalya winning. I think they're going to have a really good match at SummerSlam. And I wouldn't be shocked if during the match or afterwards, Carmella cashes in and wins the SmackDown Women's title. So, yeah, Carmella wasn't on the show tonight. I don't know what the hell she was doing, like hanging out with Ellsworth outside the arena. Or...
Oh, yeah, that's right, because they suspended Ellsworth, didn't they?
Yeah, they suspended him for, like, Daniel Bryan suspended him for a month, I believe. So, yeah, fine enough match. Cool, women, five ways, yay!
Look at all the women we've got.
Exactly. Oh man, but we'll move on to the next match, which this match disappointed me honestly, and it shouldn't have.
Do we have? Wait, wrong order. I was thinking it was the I thought I got the like the match after the women's and the match after the US Championship. I got those ones mixed up.
Is it the match I think you're talking about? Because if it's the match I think you're talking about, oh boy, boy, we're gonna fucking rip into that one. But as for AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, this was just like their match at Backlash 2 months ago. Something was missing in this. I know these two have the potential to have a fucking great match, but if we're not going to see it at Battleground, they have to do it at SummerSlam, surely.
It's got to be like a big payoff for SummerSlam.
Yeah,
well, maybe
so
I hope that's what they're holding out for at least.
Either they're going to put a stipulation on it or something, which they don't need. Like honestly, if it's like no DQ, then fine. I don't mind that, but like
doesn't really need. Like,
honestly, have a
ladder
match. Yeah, have a good fucking match between AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, and I can guarantee, let them do what they do best, and they can tear the house down. But as for this match tonight, the crowd was really hot for AJ Styles when he came out as US champion. So this match, pretty much KO. He loved his headlocks in this match. I know he considers himself a headlock master. Tonight, AJ started striking, but then Kevin Owens did a really good DDT. AJ picks up Owens to hit a wheelbarrow slam, which was really cool for a 2 count. There was a fireman's carry backbreaker that he does, but kicked out of that. Springboard 450. KO puts the knees up. There were, a lot of reversals, reversal city. So AJ went for like a sunset flip off the top, but he ended up like going in a torture rack position, kind of a bomb for the 2, which I really liked. He set up the phenomenal forearm, but then KO actually gets out of the ring and just absolutely sweeps AJ off the apron. It actually looked really nice. He sets up a style clash, but then like KO picks him up. It looked like he was about to go for like an Alabama slam. It was really weird, and just threw him into the referee, which was odd. But what was even more odd was the finish, the calf crusher. But then Owens reverses into a crossface. AJ reverses it back into his own crossface, and then KO like rolls up AJ in like this weird roll up, and wins back the US title.
So what's the point of giving it to AJ then?
Exactly. So let me get this straight. If you were going to have back the US title at Battleground, then why the fuck did you put it on AJ? What was the point? Look, I know he probably wanted to, because he had a big win at Madison Square Garden, have a big shock for everyone, but like, if in the grand scheme of things, he was just going to drop it to Kevin Owens anyway, what was the point of him holding the US Championship? Like, honestly.
Yeah, it was like when Kalisto only held it for a day.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
Like, what was the fucking point of that? It was stupid. Like, but I'm complaining KO is US champion again. Like, don't get me wrong, I love him as United States champion. I'm liking the new face of America gimmick, but what was the point of giving AJ the belt? Just have KO like carry it. Just, like going into the show. There was no point giving it to AJ other than, he won the title at MSG. He had this big MSG moment, which I don't know. It was just pointless to me.
It just gets the shock value and the value overall of the moment is just taken away because he's lost the title now. 2 weeks after he won it.
Like, I'm not sure if they have one last match at SummerSlam. I'm hoping they do. Make this the match that people go, that was a match of the year for sure for WWE.
Yeah.
Because they have the potential. They so have the potential. AJ Styles and Kevin Owens are like they're probably one of the best competitors in WWE right now. In the world to like put on a fantastic match, but you're not letting them yet. You didn't let them at Backlash. You didn't let them tonight at Battleground. Do it at SummerSlam. It's probably going to be 4 million hours long because you love your 4-hour pay-per-views.
Of course.
Yeah, but I just hope for better between these two because honestly, this was kind of a disappointment because I expect more from these guys, but hopefully we get that at SummerSlam. If we don't, I'm going to be really disappointed. Another missed opportunity for WWE for a great feud, but only time will tell.
Yeah, I mean, it was only just like only the one kind of average match in the feud, or just like, no, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I think I
bullshit club. Don't know where we're going with shit half the time.
I can see what you're trying to say. Just like make the SummerSlam match the big match we all want to see from these two.
Definitely, yeah. That's what I was trying to do.
Moving on, we have a Mahal working out in the locker room, and the Singh brothers come in, and they say that they can't be there with him due to the Punjabi prison keeping him out. But then Jinder says that he will trap and build the Viper inside the prison, and that all of India will be in his corner, and says he is the greatest champion of all time. Oh, yeah. The Singh brothers saying that they're not going to be involved in the Punjabi prison match.
Absolute bullshit.
Lying load of shit I've heard all year. Spoiler alert, they get involved in the Punjabi prison match.
But more often than not, if there's a heel talking backstage a bit like how they can't get involved in something, they're going to get involved.
Exactly. So just stop lying to us. I know you're heels, but like, come on, we can see through your shit.
And it's probably not a good idea either to say it on fucking live TV.
I thought someone was knocking up the door. Never mind. Now, let's get to this next match.
Oh, do we have to? Can we skip it?
I want to, but it has to be discussed.
All right, if you insist.
With this match. The flag match between John Cena and Rusev. This match was one of the biggest piles of shit I have seen all year for WWE. What in the fuck were you thinking when writing this match? So, here's the thing with this flag match. The object of winning this match is to grab your flag in the corner and then walk all the way to the stage and put it on a podium.
That's never been how. Never how it's been.
Guys, this is the WWE. This isn't an episode of Survivor, okay? Like, fucking hell. Change the rules of like every flag match that happens. Like the one at SummerSlam with Rusev and Jack Swagger. You grab your flag, like you put your flag up or you grab your flag. Oh, no. If you win the match, you get to raise your flag. Like, who books these flag matches? Actually, you know, it'd be better if we never see another match again. I'm sick of this USA versus foreign dickhead match. Like,
foreign dickhead.
You know how many times we've seen a feud like that in WWE? This isn't the 80s anymore, Road Dogg. We're in 2017. No one gives a shit about from America, and America's the greatest. Yeah. Like, stop it. Stop. So this pretty much, to sum up this whole match, was them trying to get my mind has been melted from how shit this match was. So this was pretty much the entire match. It was them trying to walk up the post and grabbing the flag, but they have to do it so quickly. Oh my god! Like, Cena hit his big leg drop from the top, and then Rusev caught him in a really sloppy-looking powerbomb. Rusev finally grabs his Bulgarian flag, slowly walks off the turnbuckle. Pretty much, this whole match was them crawling, walking slowly. It looks like they just got placed down this entire match. It was awful. Shite. So
you could say that fucking Maccas Wi-Fi runs faster than that match.
Oh, it does. My Wi-Fi is Usain Bolt compared to this.
It's a bold claim.
Yeah, Cena grabs his US flag and then gets super kicked by Rusev. He lays on the ground for 5 million years, finally gets up, and he walks to the entrance. That takes him another good 2 million years. Actually, no, it wasn't that long. But then Rusev stops him. He chucks some steel steps in Cena's way. They finally get near the stage, and Rusev hits a big fall-away slam on the stage. And at this point, I was just like, end this fucking match, please. So Rusev sets up. Yeah. And then Rusev does the smart idea of setting up 2 tables near the American podium, because surely he's not going to get AA'd off the podium and get put through 2 tables. No, surely not.
Surely not.
That's exactly what fucking happened. But before we get to that, Rusev goes to do the AA, actually. He goes, "You can't see me," on John Cena. But then Cena pushes him off the podium. And then there's more crawling. You see how fun this match is? And locks in the accolade twice, despite the fact that there's no pinfalls, no submissions, DQ the count out. So why are you using a submission hold in a match with no submissions?
For more crawling, obviously. You're not paying attention.
Cena did the same thing, like beforehand. He locked in the STF and Rusev tapped out. What's the point? What is the point? But then a finish no one saw coming, and by no one, I mean like one 9-year-old that was probably in the crowd. Yeah. Cena reverses it into the AA, and shocker, Rusev goes through the fucking tables, and then Big Match Jonathan sticks his flag in the ass of the arena and wins.
Cena wins.
Ray. Oh my god. That was horrible. That was so boring and slow and void of any value whatsoever. The storyline was rushed and shit. The match was shit. The crawling was shit. Rusev was shit. Cena was shit. Everything was shit. This pay-per-view was shit. I'm bullshit right now. This bullshit club.
This is the only thing that's allowed to be shit. Aside from my channel, but...
Oh, are you dissing yourself?
Yes, I am.
Fucking hell, you're dissing yourself. I thought Billy would be the one.
Self-roast.
Well, since Billy's not here to do the roasting of our channels, we kind of need to do it ourselves now. So
yeah, he'll get back onto it when he's back.
Yeah. So Campbell, after that big long rant I went on, what do you think about this match?
I don't want to see another flag match ever in WWE.
Did you watch the match?
No, I didn't want to.
Oh,
it was probably for the best. Like,
I couldn't watch the rest of the show. I did watch the main event because I watched that live, but I couldn't be bothered watching the Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis match because that match was just so bad. Definitely a contender for like worst match of the year. It's up there with Kendo stick on a pole match from Extreme Rules between Bayley and Alexa Bliss. You know what? WWE, just stop putting shit on polls, please.
This isn't WCW.
It's Vince Russo writing for WWE now.
I reckon he's hiding there somewhere.
That could probably explain why the company's so shit right now. It probably says a lot because he's writing for it.
Yeah, gotta be.
But no. I can imagine the sitting down for this when John Cena comes back. So John's sitting in his chair. He's wearing his blue and orange stupid fucking like road sign shirt. Got his stupid cap on. Got his wristbands. He's got his little bloody cum rag that he brings to the ring. Like, you can fake Matthew from Botchamania for that one. But he's sitting down in his chair. Nikki Bella probably just sent him a bunch of nudes and all that. And so he's sitting down. Vince McMahon's on one side. Road Dogg's on the other. Kevin Dunn's in the back eating some nuts.
You can tell that he's back there because you can see his teeth.
And so Vince sits down. Okay, so we've got this great idea for you, Cena. What have you got for me? Road Dogg, tell him. Got this USA versus foreigner match. You know, you've only been in like 12,000 of those matches, but would you do another one? No. How much am I getting paid? Like $500 gazillion. Count me in. So yeah. I'm done with this match. I'm done with life. Fuck this match. And fuck whoever likes.
Fuck 2K. I'm going back to Here Comes the Pain.
I'm ready to go back to something, man. Like,
I'm ready.
But before the Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis match, by the way, Sami Zayn won. So
yeah,
there was a Fashion Files segment. I didn't see this between Tyler Breeze and Fandango. I should have because it would have made me happier. Get attacked by these by black figures, which sounds great the way I'm saying it, but they were like
racist.
They were like shadow. No, it's bloody crime time. They attacked them. They're bad guys. No.
Oh my god! Imagine if it was them though. Oh, I think you lagged out for a little bit there.
Did I lag out?
Yeah.
I'll repeat my joke. So yeah, it looks like since they're black figures, crime time's back, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, if they were back, you can say that they stole the show, but never mind. So, we'll talk about. That was so bad. We'll talk
terrible.
So shadows, guys, attack Tyler Breeze and Fandango. We're not racist here, but
Someone's
Campbell,
gonna get triggered though.
Yeah, some feminists out there will be triggered. But who do you think are the shadows that are attacking Tyler Breeze and Fandango?
It's got to be the BWO, the Blue World Order.
They're
taken over.
Blue World Order come back. Stevie Richards, who's been gone for like 10 years, he's coming back. Man, I can't wait. The Blue Meanie.
Oh, could be
like BWO reunion, man. I can't wait for that. But no, in all seriousness, I think it might be the Authors of Pain.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be. It's going to be either them, Eric Rowan, or Luke Harper, I think. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the Authors of Pain are still tag champs. I think.
Okay. I think they're feuding with Heavy Machinery at the moment, but sure, actually, it could be Rowan and Harper. If we're seeing those two together, they need to be in a tag team together.
Yeah, because SmackDown's just losing tag teams like left, right, and center.
They're probably going to be.
Well, you've lagged out again, mate. You still there, man? You've lagged out and you've frozen on my screen.
Right. I'll type in chat on Facebook. Campbell can see me right now. I've turned into John Cena.
Yep, there we go. You lagged out there for a bit and you froze, and like none of the sound was coming through for me.
Oh Jesus! Maccas Wi-Fi, ladies and gentlemen. Maccas Wi-Fi.
I just saw what you said. Am I dead?
Yeah, that's what I wrote. So yeah, it's gonna probably, which I'm fine with. They're much better in a tag team. And yeah, cool. Like I said before, after that, Sami Zayn beat Mike Kanellis. What's going on with Mike Kanellis? Because I know they've been feuding for a while, Sami Zayn, Mike Kanellis, but like, I wish for the best for him because right now it's not looking too good. But it's only been a month, so we can't judge too hard.
Not yet, anyway.
Mike Kanellis. We'll see how things pan out. Maybe in a few months' time when he starts losing to bloody Kurt Hawkins if he gets dropped to the SmackDown again. But please don't let that happen.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the main event. Punjabi prison match, WWE title on the line, Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton. Wow, what a fantastic main event! I really loved it. You
could even say that it was great.
No, it was the best thing since last Brett. And it was great. All right. He's going to be tall.
You've lagged out. You've lagged out again.
Great. And later on. So let me try to turn off my I turned off. Can you still?
I can see it. It's just the it's very choppy when like you're talking.
Like, but does my logo for my channel still there?
Yep.
All right. I think this is just gonna have to do for now because I keep fucking lagging out because of the Maccas Wi-Fi. So yeah, let's talk about this. So you can stare at my beautiful mug for a little while. So yeah, so pretty much the whole point of this match was pretty much at every door, either Jinder or Randy tried to escape. But if you don't escape after a minute, they shut the door completely. And that was pretty much the entire match. I think Mahal got thrown into like the bamboo, the solid steel bamboo, like once. And then Orton calls for the fourth door. He hits the RKO on Jinder Mahal. But the Singh brothers, who said they weren't going to be out there, come out anyway and drag Mahal out of the ring, causing the fourth and final door to be shut, which caused Orton to climb over the first structure and just be able to get over the second one while Mahal's climbing up. They fight around the second structure for a bit. Orton fucks up the Singh brothers, which is always funny to see. And then one of the Singh brothers, I don't know what name, took the bump of the night. Do you remember St. Valentine's Day Massacre, 1999, where Vince McMahon took that?
Yeah.
Well, we saw something similar to that. Orton punches him a couple of times, and he flies off the top of the Punjabi prison and falls right through the announce table. It was quite hard to watch, but it was a cool spot. So,
Yeah,
you know, this pay-per-view was fucking bad. It takes the best bump of the night. Like, wow. So he grabs a kendo stick and whacks some of them. And then Mahal gets a steel chair. Orton gets the steel chair. Mahal and the Singh brothers with it. And his arm's starting to bleed. And then, Orton starts climbing. And guess who fucking comes back? You know what? I'm going to turn on my cam just for this.
All right.
Guess who comes?
Oh, you've lagged out. You've lagged out like not even halfway through it again.
You know what? Who back? I'm turning off the cam. Fuck it, we're doing it live. But yeah. Great Khali comes out of nowhere. Why do we need him back? Because, if there's one person we've missed, it's the Great Khali, the greatest in-ring performer of our generation. You can tell WWE really wants that Indian market of Ramin Reigns and John Cena. Got to get that fan base in. And pretty much chokes Orton in midair while he's trying to barely hold on to the Punjabi prison. Mahal climbs over and retains the championship. The Great Khali. That's all I can keep thinking about. Why the Great fucking Khali? Of all the people you could have bring back.
You choose someone that can barely even move.
Someone who can barely wrestle, can barely walk, can barely talk. I'm surprised he can barely function as a human being. Breathing tree. He's a fucking tree.
Well, they could have just put in an actual tree. And
you could have put in an actual tree.
It'd probably be more over than Khali.
No, the Great Car Tree. Let's have that happen. Great Car Tree.
That's going to be a thing now, isn't it? That's going to be a meme.
The Great Car Tree. Fans, you know what you're doing for the thumbnail for this. So
damn it! I was gonna edit his Wikipedia page so it would say the Great Car Tree, but
this lost my night. So overall, it was pretty crappy. Not as bad as the flag match. Like, an ISIS decapitation video would have been more pleasant than that flag match. Like,
Jesus, that's taking it a bit far.
Jesus Christ. Am I though? Yeah, I am. But like, let me have this moment. So,
all right.
This was a lame fucking main event. Orton was lame. Mahal was lame. But the Singh brothers saying they weren't going to come in and interfere and doing it anyway, breaking promises. And the cherry on top of the shit cake, despite the fact that why do we need a Punjabi prison match? They got rid of it for a reason. It's because it's shit.
Because it was terrible.
And they bring back Great Khali of all
Car
people.
Tree.
The Great Car Tree to bring back. Like, this match is making me sick. This pay-per-view is making me sick. Battleground 2017, folks.
Made me sick.
Yeah, after everything I've said about Battleground, what do you think of the show? From your perspective.
I didn't watch much of it, and I don't think it's going to be one that I'm going to watch in, like, tomorrow or 5 years or 10 years. I'm not going to.
Please don't. Just watch the opening tag match. That's all I'm going to say. If you're going to watch one match from this show, make it the opening tag match, because that match is really fucking good. As for everything else can just piss off. The flag match, I hope we never see a flag match again. I hope we never see USA versus Foreigner feud again. But we're probably going to see that with Mahal.
We're going to see about 20 more. We're probably going to see about 20 more fucking, or
because
20,000 more
versus
bloody Foreigner feuds.
That's what we need in 2017, ladies and gentlemen. Match of the night, if it isn't obvious, was the Usos versus New Day. Great chemistry was fine by me. Yeah. I'm going to just give off 3.5 out of 10. It's probably one of the lowest ratings I've given a show. Like, one is like...
what was the rating you gave it? Because the audio went a little bit choppy when you...
All right. The rating is 3.5 out of 10.
Oh, Jesus, that's savage.
That's probably one of the lowest I've ever given a pay-per-view. It was...
rightfully
boring,
so.
Nothing except for the top match. If it wasn't for that SmackDown Tag Team match, this probably would have been a 2 out of 10 pay-per-view.
Oh, pulling out the Bret Hart ratings, mate.
Yeah, nah. Well, I don't want to mention Bret Hart in front of you because you might get triggered, but...
Yeah, it's just like you with the, like when Billy and I said that The Rock is shit.
If you start on that again, I swear to God.
I'm not going. I won't tonight.
But you be on your best behavior. It's only a Monday, guys. 4 more days. Tests. Fucking work to do. And I'm getting worked up right now. I just want to call a week off right now because this pay-per-view has just killed my brain cells.
Just ruined shit.
So, yeah. Fuck this pay-per-view. SmackDown, get better. And WWE, get yourself in shape for SummerSlam, please. Because your product right now is pretty awful. On both.
I second that.
NXT, it's not that bad. It's actually quite all right. I'm just too lazy to watch it overall. But yeah, just watch New Japan, guys. You're gonna get something fun from New Japan at least. Like the G1 Climax is happening. If there's any time to get into fucking New Japan, this is the perfect time. It's the same price as the network. Like, go for it. But yeah, that was Battleground. I don't know how long I talked about that piece of shit.
Well, probably close to, I'd say probably half an hour, 45 minutes, I think.
Jesus Christ. But,
so that's how
thank God I didn't get to review of this. Oh my God. Like, but because it doesn't deserve it. This pay-per-view doesn't deserve it. So yeah, Battleground.
It's been relegated to the to a non-video status and instead being put into the podcast.
Yeah. So Battleground 2017, go fuck yourself. Road Dogg, go fuck yourself. All right, let's get to your topic. Let's get to a fun topic. Let's get to the best sets in your opinion.
Yep. Just starting it off, I'm picking off one of the obvious ones, and that's the SmackDown Fist set from 2002.
There's one thing I love. It's a good fist, mate. Like SmackDown's fist set where it's like going through like glass shattering. It's so creative and awesome. It's hands down probably one of the best sets in wrestling history because it's like
Definitely.
you see it and it stands out. It's like,
and you're like, yep, that's SmackDown.
that it's like it really like stands out in front of the other shows. Like when I see that big fist, man, when I cock that fist
and make it rain in that
like,
bitch.
I have a feeling that's Roman Reigns' favorite set actually, because it's a giant fist. I reckon if they do a pay-per-view dedicated to Roman Reigns,
that fist better make an appearance, mate.
And make sure it's cocked, and make sure everyone gets rained in that bitch. So, yeah, the SmackDown fist stage is one of the best in my opinion, and yeah, love it.
Yep. So the next one that I got down is Night of Champions, and the original one where it had like all the it was like kind of like a Coliseum kind of thing.
Yeah,
and it had the banners for the championships. I love that.
I really like that actually. The pay-per-view has like a big feel to it because it's all Coliseum themed and like it makes the titles look prestigious.
Yeah, I remember one year though, it was like 2008, they had the it was like they had the all the championships up there, like WWE World Tag, World Heavyweight, and then they had like the ECW championship, except it was like on the Cruiserweight championship kind of.
I remember that. Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute.
That was
why
really
wouldn't they just
weird.
why wouldn't they just put the ECW?
They probably just got the set from the previous year and just slapped an ECW logo on it and go, yeah, that'll do.
It might have been around the time when they were thinking of changing the
to like
changing the title. Yeah. And then like they probably didn't have it ready in time, so like, you know what, that'll do.
Yeah. Slap an ECW logo on it. The Cruiserweight title's dead anyway, so
yeah.
Well, it was dead at that point, but yeah, it's a really cool set, and it makes.
Oh, Billy's.
Oh, hang on
a minute. Surprise.
Hey!
Oh, the surprise return, mate.
Oh, never mind, guys. Mr. Billy Maccas is actually here. We
Fucking cashing in.
Oh shit.
Oh, Billy.
Wait, which one? Which one do you want?
Division, or like, if you cash in on the Mysterio division title, you get a champion. You get to wear a Rey Mysterio mask.
No, you have to. You have to.
What's going on, guys?
Mate,
I just finished having dinner, and I see that the stream's still going. Yeah. And I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm cashing in.
All right.
We just finished roasting Battleground.
You just missed the fucking roast of a lifetime on that paper.
I heard Battle. Yeah, I heard Great Khali.
Great Country, you mean? He's about as fucking mobile as one.
Yeah. We also missed a meme. We've created a new meme, the Great Car Tree.
Camera isn't on. You realize that, right?
Yeah, he had to turn it off because he kept laying it out.
Maccas Wi-Fi.
Doing this on purpose. So yeah, you get to see.
So
for the next.
I haven't seen the show or anything, but all I know is that New Day's new tag champs.
Yep.
Kevin Owens is new United States champion, and Natalya is #1 contender.
Yep. That's pretty much all.
And there's a trio on the SmackDown roster now.
John Cena versus Rusev was the worst thing to happen to wrestling in a long time.
Oh, come on, mate. David Arquette was WCW champion at one point.
Did you watch the match,
that's a good point, man.
That match.
His Wi-Fi probably ran faster than that match.
was crawling and walking slowly. It was like they were a bunch of old cunts fighting for flags. Like
they probably are. Well, Cena's no young chap anymore. He's 40 now.
Yeah, but like, it was so bad. I know if you really don't, unless you like feel like you don't want to live anymore. You want to.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be watching this pay-per-view back or not.
Don't. Please don't.
And like that's a big letdown because SmackDown is supposed to be good.
Well, Not recently, because guess who's head writer?
Who?
You know who the head writer of SmackDown is now? It's not Ryan Warden anymore.
Who is it? No.
Oh, you didn't know? I think you better call somebody. Yeah, it's Road Dogg. Road Dogg
Really?
is the head writer of SmackDown.
At least it's not Kevin Dunn. I was worried for a second.
And
Yeah, don't scare him like that, man.
If there's one thing, it seems like Road Dogg loves his USA versus foreigner feuds. Ever since the Superstar Shake-Up, we've gotten USA foreigner feuds and all that. So, and
Isn't there another Superstar Shake-Up happening soon?
I hope so.
Is there?
I don't know if I fucking heard it somewhere or I don't know. But yeah, apparently there's going to be another shake-up. Don't quote me on it.
All right. There are no quotation marks around what you just said. But yeah, overall, Billy, just Battleground was a shit pay-per-view. Don't watch it, otherwise you'll probably die. It's like that movie, The Ring. Like if you watch the tape, you die in 7 days. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, the song to that movie came on at work today.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What, like the theme song to Battleground or like the Ring song?
No, The Ring. There's a song.
Like the creepy song in the movie. I haven't seen the movie, but I'm guessing it has like a creepy theme song. I can't hear you, Billy. Is it just me or like?
No, I can't hear him either.
All right, Billy, your voice is gone, mate. You've lost your voice. You sound like me a week ago. Like you can't even hear me.
John Laryngitis.
Yeah. We still can't hear you, buddy. Do you need to use your hand signals or something?
Here's one for you.
I got that hand signal. Now, while Billy works out his microphone, we'll move back on track.
Can you hear me now?
As you know.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So we're going to move back on track, which is something we always do, to Campbell's topic, which is best sets. We talked about the SmackDown fisting logo from the mid-2000s. Oh, we referenced the big top dog.
I know. I even commented on the YouTube chat. I was like, "Fist me bum."
Oh, wow.
Hang on.
Oh, wow.
Let me see this. Hang on. And we also talked about the Night of Champions set.
Which one?
The original one.
Yeah, the original one from like
2007.
Yeah, the one that they used before it went all like LED shit.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
but where it had like all the titles.
Yeah.
That was a cool set. I liked it. So we'll move on to the next set.
The Raw one that they used from like 2002 up till 08.
Yeah, the Ruthless Aggression era had great sets.
Yeah, definitely.
Event.
I think WWE need to go back to practical sets instead of just a big fuck off light show.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the Battleground movie because it's like, why are all the sets the exact? You say you're making more money than ever, and we mentioned this at the start of the show. Yet you are cutting back on pyro. All your sets are the exact fucking same. Well, you have 2 sets, so big variety there. You have 2 sets. Like you're getting rid of talking smack, like for cost cutting. So obviously you're not making as much money as you say you are. Like, what's the point? Like, if you're not putting your role for paid.
Unless they're putting money into something else, like I don't know, with all these fucking movies that they make and shit.
WWE,
I don't know.
Can we speak to you for a little bit? No one watches your fucking movies. Okay?
No.
No one. You end up in $5 bargain bins at Big W. Like,
No, they do. That's the thing. They do. I've never seen anybody pay full price for a WWE movie. Like, would you pay $30 for the Marine 5? No.
Yes, I would.
Why would you want to watch that? Like, so you can see the movies, friggin' Naomi take out like his Miz-tourage or whatever. There's like apparently Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel are like buddies with the Miz, so good on him. But moving on, yeah, I want to move back on track, which again we always do. To the Raw set, I really liked it. It's kind of like and like the graphics for it as well at that time is really cool because it's kind of like an industrial kind of theme with like is it like iron or is it like underneath the Raw
like
logo?
metal or some shit?
And the sparks.
Yeah, and all that. And I also liked the theme song Across the Nation.
Can we have that theme song back? Like, oh my gosh.
Oh, well, like even
Come on! Let's get it on.
No, here's the thing. I actually like the new Raw theme. Because,
Well, it's better than fucking Tonight Is the Night.
Yeah.
Tonight's the night. Oh man, whoever thought that was a fucking good theme song? I hated it from day one.
I wanted to rip my ears off whenever I heard it.
Wrestling fans aren't into fucking. Is it rap? Is it pop? What is that?
No, it is not rap. NWA is rap.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
not.
Yeah. Just like wrestling fans aren't into that. We want some fucking rock.
Some good old hard rock and roll, mate. That's all.
Yeah, like from the Spice Girls.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And like the Wiggles, the best death metal band I've ever seen.
Oh, definitely, man. Best band to come out of Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought they were Swedish.
Oh, same, dude. It's like like everyone claims that Akadaka band is like Australian, but
nah.
It's like they're
Try
obviously
again,
Bulgarian.
Try again.
Like
The Bulgarian.
like Rusev is probably fans of them.
The lead singer is Rusev's dad.
Brian Johnson is Rusev's dad.
No, actually, the lead singer now is Axl Rose. He's fronting Guns N' Roses and AC/DC.
Yeah, I heard about that because Brian Johnson had to leave because he had hearing problems on stage or something.
Yeah, because Rusev was he was tired of Rusev's shit and he just Rusev just wouldn't stop yelling at him.
He wouldn't stop yelling crush during the sound check.
Could you imagine Rusev in AC/DC? Black and match car. I hit this match car.
I wonder what type of music he's into.
He probably listens to like Russian communist music or like
the Russian
like
national
the
anthem.
Bulgarian national anthem on loop. Like Raw 2002 set.
How did we go from the Raw 2002 set to fucking Rusev's dad being in AC/DC?
Mate, it's
the Bullshit Club.
It's the Bullshit Club podcast. Anything and anything can happen. Anything and everything can happen.
Anything and anything can happen. So
yeah,
new stage, simple but good. Next,
the original Backlash set.
Oh, with the like
when it was swing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I love that set. I've always liked the Backlash name as a pay-per-view. It's always been one of my favorites. It's like the first show of the wrestling of the WWE year because like WrestleMania to me always seems like their New Year's Eve in a way. Like the big like final bit of the year. And like Backlash to me is like the first because like anytime you play a wrestling game, Backlash would be the first pay-per-view you play.
Yeah.
Like in the old wrestling days. And like the big swingy, like, because I've always liked the logo, the original Backlash logo, like the way the A's were set up. And so the big dually things in the middle, they were like really freaking cool. So from Backlash 2000, 2001, 2002, had that set. It was awesome. So,
They had it in 2003 as well, didn't they?
I think so.
I think they did.
I don't think they.
It was the last year they did it. In 2004 they had a different one and it didn't swing.
Did
I think it was just
03
like
swing?
I think they did.
Yeah, 2004 to like 2009 was just a big LED screen with like the black.
It was like a blade or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, the original Backlash stage was really freaking cool in my opinion, and like very creative, which is something you don't see nowadays. But yeah,
because
moving
of
on to
budget cuts.
Preach, brother, preach.
which is company code for laziness. So yeah, next one.
Next one I got is the Bad Blood Arena.
Yeah, Bad Blood. Before Taylor Swift headed into this pay-per-view name.
Who's Taylor Swift?
Well, I have a feeling if they didn't replace Bad Blood with Great Balls of Fire, they would have had Taylor Swift's fucking Bad Blood be the
That's
thing.
probably. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they changed it to Great Balls of Fire, because they probably couldn't get the rights to Taylor Swift's song.
No, but Bad Blood, it's spelt with 2 Ds.
And
So
well, the 1997 one was. That's the Michaels Undertaker Hell in a Cell match.
Wait.
But the rest of them was just. But
Wait.
4 was just 1 day.
Fuck. No, you're right too.
I'm always right. But yeah.
So wait, you reckon that's why they changed it to Great Balls of Fire?
Like, because they couldn't get Taylor Swift to do the theme song.
But no,
Wouldn't surprise me.
no. I mean, like to get the rights for the name, but it was their name to begin with, anyway.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
If we can't
think
get
about
Taylor
it.
Swift to sing it,
Yeah.
get anyone.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for Bohemian Rhapsody to roll around.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for WWE Hotel California
well-
34.
WWE Billie Jean comes out. That's going to be a great pay-per-view. And or WWE Enter Sandman. That's going to be a classic right there.
Nah, Metallica sucks.
Boo.
You want to get kicked out of the chat? I can fucking kick you out.
I'm just trying to get you triggered.
Oh, you're going to get me triggered. I'm triggered enough just for you. I just watched that. But yeah, the Bad Blood stage is really cool. I did like the little blood drop. It kind of looks like when you go to give blood and like the logo you get there. Giving blood.
I thought that was going to go so differently to what you said.
What was it? What were you thinking?
Well, you said you like the little blood drop, kind of reminds me of, and then I thought you were going to say something completely different.
What do you mean? Like something like sexual or
You
like
know.
You know. You know, your time of the month, mate.
Oh, for God's sake. So
You're the one.
yeah, so Bad Blood was just a great set. Period. It was just a great.
Oh, bloody hell, mate. Stop it.
I wish we had the effects still, so we could do the.
Wait, oh, that's right. Fucking Google got rid of the effects,
They got-
didn't they?
Boo.
Wait,
We
hang
used
on.
it for one. It was one of the funniest things we did.
Control room. You are in a moderated. Ah, no, it's not control room.
No, it was just on the sidebar.
Yeah. Fuck.
They got rid of it. Damn it.
Boo.
But yeah, Bad Blood, great set. Love the blood design. It was so. Next set.
Next one though, I got the Royal Rumble I got from 2000 and 2006.
Yeah.
So the reason I put the 2006 one is because it had those double doors that would open, like for the entrances. I love
That
that.
reminds me of like the King of the Ring stage, actually.
Yeah.
Back in
And then the 2001, I just loved like how they had like the taxi above the entrance.
Yeah, that one was really good.
because like for Madison Square Garden, because like it kind of looks like a back alleyway. Pretty cool. Had a good theme to it. It's like and also because it fits well, especially with the Triple H Cactus Jack match, with the whole street fight thing. So it kind of fit that match in a way, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And the 2000 like definitely put like,
Completely missed what you just said, man.
in the world.
Yeah. That's pretty much been this entire stream.
The 2000s.
Yeah, we still.
Yeah, we still can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's dead.
Oh, he went offline for about a minute before, and I thought I was gonna have to like do this by myself again.
I think he's gone.
You're still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, we just missed like entirely what you said.
Oh, Jesus. So, Royal Rumble 2006, it was a great set because it put the Royal in the Royal Rumble, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Fucking hell, Billy. But, yeah. Like, when John Cena Edge match where, like, John Cena had that big, like, weird spaceship fucking thing. And, like, he was shooting out, like, confetti and stuff to the crowd. That was pretty cool. Hang on. Did Billy die as well? Or can't you hear me? Like,
I think he's just staring down the camera.
are you doing it on purpose? Like, I think Billy's lost his mind, but but we'll move on to the next set because I don't know what he's upset with me for.
We got King of the 2002 King of the Ring one with the big bloody.
That's the one with the big electric chair.
Yeah, the big fuck off throne.
Ah, yeah, that'd be pretty. That was a pretty cool set. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like if they ever bring back King of the Ring, they should do like a Game of Thrones style set.
Why? Game of Thrones is shit.
No, but like it kind of fits in with like where pop culture is right now. Everyone loves Game of Thrones right now.
I've never ever heard of somebody who's a fan of Game of Thrones ever.
I've never seen it, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't seen it too, but like,
Oh, none of us have.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is the first thing ever that all three of us.
Yeah, all three of us have never seen Game of Thrones.
I was waiting for you just wait, like someone will come into the chat and just say, "You haven't fucking seen Game of Thrones."
No, because it's fake and gay. I want to see real incest gay shit, not this fucking fake stuff.
I want to see fucking real dragons, mate.
Yeah, I want to see a real fucking beheading. I don't want this fucking fake shit on my TV.
You know they actually don't die, right?
What?
You do know that, right?
You also know that the NRL is pre-taped.
Well,
according to Mr. Southall here.
According to Jack.
Oh, don't start with this holding cut bullshit. It's the first time I ever had a proper conversation with you guys.
Oh, I don't want to spoil the score with you. Dude, we're watching the game right on the TV fucking now.
Yeah, it was like when he first brought him into the chat.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, I know what's happened. The game's already happened. Jack, we're watching the fucking shit. It's like, oh,
nah, it's on the website. Goes to the website. It's the Holden Cup, you dickhead. It's the under-20s match that you saw.
Oh, God. That was a good crack up, though, I will say. Might as well just get my Bond moment out of the way first. But
you've had a lot of them, though.
Yeah, moving back to King of the Ring. Set. It was a good set. Good set. No, I like the chair. I like chairs. Next set.
I like chairs. Jack Campbell 2017.
I like chairs. You might as well just be like, Mom always said life was like a box of chocolate.
Oh, wow.
I like chairs, Jenny.
I'm dying.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
Did I lag out when I was saying the I like chairs?
No, that's why we were making
We fucking heard it loud and clear.
Oh, screw the tree being screw the fucking Kali tree being on the bloody on on the thumbnail. There's going to be a fucking chair there.
Anytime I see a steel chair, man, I'm gonna go off my nut.
No, it's just going to be. It's going to be a regular chair. Like one of those.
He's gonna turn the chair upside down, and shove one of the legs up his ass. He loves it that much.
Oh, that's disgraceful.
Oh, where's those bloody Where's those? I need to get a picture of those fucking plastic chairs that you sit on at school.
Oh, one of those uncomfortable.
Why?
Oh, I fucking hated those things.
Man, they wonder why we got so many fucking back problems and our posture's all fucked up. Give us some comfy chairs, you tight asses.
Oh, dude. Want to hear something effed up? On one of the chairs.
Oh, what has he done to a chair?
We were in class and
stuck it up your ass.
And you know how you were saying before when we were talking about the bad blood set, how you thought I was talking about something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say she left some of the...
Oh, yeah!
What is wrong with you, Jack?
Why are you blaming me for it?
We're a pad, you dirty mole.
Oh my god. What does this come to? We talk about fucking King of the...
Oh, it's because you said, oh, I like chairs.
No, it was going to be like... I was trying to say, like, I like this set. I like chairs. Next set, please.
Yeah, you remind me. You remember that viral video of that kid? It was at like a Halloween.
I like turtles.
Yeah, I like turtles.
Oh god.
We said that at the same time as well. That was crazy. Next set, let's go. About myself as 30 years.
Alright, this one's not really for it's not like for the look, but it was for the way they use it, bragging rights. So the thing that I liked about it is how they had like the SmackDown guys come out one side and the Raw guys come out the other side. Like, I don't know what it was. I just liked it.
Yeah, it was definitely something very different. I did like that. It definitely seemed like there was a brand warfare going on at that pay-per-view. Like
your fucking curtain's not good enough for me. I'm going out this one.
Like, fuck your gorilla position. I'm coming out of mines, mate. Like, oh god. But like, it was really cool. The way it all set up and the whole like SmackDown and Raw. Like, it was a combination of the SmackDown logo and the Raw logo coming together.
Yeah.
Ropes were like one half of it was red and the other half were blue. Like, it was like, it definitely showed the brand tension there. So yeah, cool concept actually. Cool concept for like a pay-per-view set. So,
next one I got is WrestleMania 33. I'd say it's like the only one from recent times that is on this list.
It's probably like the only set from recent times. Like, because every set that's the fucking same nowadays.
Set.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like the big fucking Universal Studios rip-off thing that they have at the like.
This year's Mania. Hey, is it just me, or did this year's Mania like come and go really quickly, and everybody's pretty much forgotten about it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great show, but like,
yeah,
big impact on the rest of the year.
Yeah, like with last year's Mania, it had a pretty decent impact.
Like, even if it was a shit show, it was
yeah,
like, it's still
like I enjoyed this year's WrestleMania, but I've only watched it once. So I haven't even gone back and watched it again, which is weird.
Same.
5 fucking hours long, but like,
yeah, they need to fucking sort that shit out.
Yeah, you don't need to have a fucking pay-per-view go for like half of
WWE.
Like,
you know,
quarter of a day almost.
Cut the length of your pay-per-views.
And cut the length of your fucking flagship show, you cunts.
You tell them.
That's just a
fucking
suggestion.
Mr. Financial Advisor right here. I am the $1 million man.
who do I know? I'm just a wrestling fan that likes chairs, but like, fucking.
I love chairs.
So, like, when there's a chair match on it at TLC, are you just like fucking in the corner masturbating vigorously the whole time? Oh my god, he's gonna do it! Ah!
If I see that TLC set come out,
Are
that can be.
you sitting naked on your chair right now? Is that why your camera's off?
I love this chair.
No, I'm fully clothed right now.
Yeah, so you say.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
But I need to fucking prove it to you guys.
No.
No, we don't want to see your naked body.
Oh, man.
It's not a.
Anyway, wait, what set were we to? Oh, yeah, WrestleMania 33.
Jesus Christ. Wouldn't be a bloody podcast if we didn't go off topic like 20 times.
Pardon me. It was another good set, Campbell.
Next one I got was one on. No, that's the next one. No Mercy from 2002.
Yes.
I love that set.
Yeah.
Very good.
I like the logo for it as well because it's got the barbed wire O. I really like that for some reason because it's just pretty cool to me, despite the fact we had no barbed wire style matches on that show, which was pretty weird. But we did have a really good Hell in a Cell match.
And probably best tag team match of the year.
Oh, definitely.
Ever.
Between Edge and Mysterio versus Angle and Benoit.
Angle and Richards.
Tearing it up.
Angle and Richards.
Oh, Stevie
It's
Richards.
fact straight, mate.
Because remember, Blue World Order are coming back this year. BWO 2017 reunion. Yep. But yeah, like it was a good show as well. Like I remember when Jericho went for like a springboard in the
in the middle rope.
Yeah, the rope snapped. And they just fucking duct taped it back together.
Yeah.
Even back then, they were on a budget.
But yeah.
Back soon, guys.
Oh yeah.
Got to take some medication.
Righto.
But yeah, No Mercy 2002 was really good show and a good set. So I like the set as well, but like the graphics made it very effective.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you got for the next set?
Next set I got is One Night Stand 2008. I liked that set because I liked the like the construction equipment shit. Like it made it feel like a gritty show,
like a broken down kind of thing. Like it, it was a mess, but like in a good way.
Yeah, and it was a really good pay-per-view as well. It's like that TLC match was pretty good.
Match. Well, Undertaker got banished from WWE.
Yeah, the Force Count Anywhere match, that was pretty good
only
too.
to return 2 months later. Is that the pay-per-view where Orton got injured?
Yeah, that's the that's where he broke his collarbone.
Triple H fucked him up.
Yeah, I did remember that. But yeah, that was a really cool set as well. I did enjoy the One Night Stand 08. Yeah. Moving on.
Yep, and last set I got, Capital Punishment. Like, it wasn't a great pay-per-view, but I really liked the White House kind of set.
Like the set, actually.
Did you like the fact that Barack Obama was actually there?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I loved it. The
president.
Like he left the White House, like left all the fucking responsibilities to Joe Biden, whoever the fuck was vice president then.
Like sick of running for today. Fucking capital punishment on. I can't miss John Cena and R-Truth, mate.
Well, he could have been there. It was a Sunday. Politicians don't work weekends.
True.
Or if you're Donald Trump, you don't fucking work at all.
Hey.
You just go on TV and say a lot of stupid shit.
Oh, you're gonna get fucking denied whenever you.
It's like, oh yeah, you finally get your WWE contract. Here we go. Now all you got to do is move to America, get to border security. Yeah, nah, get the fuck out of here, cunt.
Work for CNN and that you're fake news. But, that was a good trip down memory lane for some good sets. Unfortunately, we didn't see them in today's WWE anymore because today's
That's like literally all I'm hearing, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
am I chopping out again?
Yeah.
Now, like my internet's been taking a beating in this episode.
Tell your whole family to get off the internet so you can use it.
Is someone trying to use the phone at your house?
He's got dial up.
He may as well.
Yeah,
He's gone.
No, his sisters had to use the phone. Oh, now I'm hearing the dial-up sounds.
So am I.
Anytime.
Wow, this is really fucking
Oh my
bad.
god, this is so bad.
Oh, fuck, hang on. What's going on? Have I died again?
Yes.
Jesus.
Jack, for fuck's
Where's that?
sake, just please get some NBN.
Or some decent internet.
It's not going to get installed until like next year. It's so shit.
Ugh.
But yeah, I don't know how I'm doing like talking wise, but I'm just gonna fucking move on. Discussion, which is SummerSlam 2017 match card predictions, matches that you think are going to take place. One match, I think that no more, which in my fucking seat for. Hang on. I must be really out, man.
Yeah, we barely heard it.
I heard nothing.
What the fuck is going on? Hang on. Would I need to like?
It's just your internet, man. Is anyone using the PS4 at the moment? He's
No
dead.
one's using the. Are you kidding? What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. My internet's been awful this episode.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't care how choppy or shitty I sound right now. SummerSlam 2017 match card predictions. Did you guys get anything what I just said?
Match card predictions. Did you just get anything of what I just said?
All right, yeah. So you got that. Bare basic stuff there. So, what are some matches can you see happening at this year's SummerSlam?
Fatal 4-way for the Universal title from Lesnar, Reigns, Joe, and Strowman.
Yeah, I can. By the way things are going right now, it's probably the way things are heading. I think Lesnar's probably going to retain, but there's rumors going around that he's leaving WWE after WrestleMania 34. But if we're going to hold on for a year and then drop it at Mania, probably to the Big Dom.
So another fucking 20 years without a Universal Champion or more.
I just why?
Just
Why they do this to me? Why?
at least if Roman does win, at least we'll get a champion who actually fucking shows up on the show. Just Roman pissing Reigns.
Ramen.
Like Roman Reigns. Roman Dean Reigns, like
Ramen reggae.
Roman Reggae. Pull out all the memes tonight, boys. Yeah, like fucking if that's the match we see, I hope it's good. It could be good.
No, it won't be good. It can't be good.
Unless Strowman or Joe win.
Yeah.
If one of those two win, I think that'd be a pretty awesome match.
I want Strowman to win, actually. I reckon he'd be a good Universal Champion.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Braun Strowman has just been a beast this year. Like, he's been one of the best. in my opinion. And like one of the best 2017s.
How many 2017s are there, though?
The dimensions. Like it could be a 2017 in one planet.
You're on a fucking roll tonight, mate.
Oh, I'm fucking... Funk is on a roll right now, but
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Big old Brodus Clay, remember him? But
I don't want to.
yeah.
Somebody call my mama.
As for the WWE Championship, probably Jinder versus Cena, and Cena will win his 17 million title. Excited to see.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's what I thought. But US title, I'm guessing AJ versus Kevin Owens. Hopefully this is the match that's actually good. Intercontinental Championship, who fucking
What do you mean it's actually good? It's Roman. It's fucking Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. Of course it's going to be good.
Well, the match Battleground was
So the match of I think what he was trying to say is the match of Battleground is about as good as my internet.
Oh, really?
well, it wasn't that bad, but I feel like it could have been much better.
Wow.
I feel like they're saving stuff for the big match at SummerSlam. That's what I'm hoping. Like they're saving all their big holy shit moments for there. But if that's not the plan, then fair enough. But we need to see a really good match between these two soon. I'm hoping. Continental title, who gives a shit at this point?
I just want fucking Miz versus Ambrose to end.
Who's champion at the moment anyway?
Miz.
Oh, okay, good.
I just want that feud to fucking finish. I'm sick of it.
Yeah. I'm guessing Rollins will probably get involved. Triple threat, Miz, Ambrose, and Rollins.
I highly doubt it.
Well, Rollins is starting to get involved with Ambrose at the moment.
Unless Ambrose is going to turn heel. I doubt they're going to turn Rollins heel.
Yeah, I reckon Ambrose should turn heel.
Yeah.
He kind of needs
it. And redo that feud, but have the roles reversed.
Mm.
Yeah, actually really interesting and cool.
I reckon Big Cass and Enzo are probably going to have a match again.
Yeah. For the Raw Women's title, probably Alexa Bliss versus some bitch.
Some bitch.
And women's title, as confirmed tonight, will be Naomi versus Natalia.
Which is good.
That could be really good.
I want. You know what? I'm in Natalia's corner. I actually want her to win that match. It's been ages since she's had a fucking title shot, a title run. Sorry.
It's probably been since 2010, I think. The last time.
Last time she was a champion, I was in fucking high school.
Same. Though to be fair, I did finish school only 2 years ago.
Yeah, I finished school 5 years ago. Ugh.
So yeah, I think it'd be time for...
Don't finish school, kids.
Don't grow up. Moral of the story. Don't grow up.
What a great message we're sending to the young
Yeah. Yeah, don't grow up because you'll keep fucking people from winning championships or some shit. I don't give a fuck.
SmackDown Tag Team titles, maybe New Day and the Usos again, which, if we get that again, I'm not complaining. Raw, I'm guessing the Hardy Boys versus the Revival.
Better be the fucking Broken Hardys.
Or if they can't get the rights, the Damaged Hardys. Where instead of delete, it's remove.
Sibling Nero, I knew you'd come.
Sibling Nero. Sibling Nero. What the fuck?
Vince.
When you can't gain the right, so you have to fucking put your...
Yeah, just do a bootleg Broken Hardys.
Bootleg Hardys.
Remove.
I'll fade away and classify myself as fucking not there anymore, or
It's fucking not there anymore.
what? I couldn't even have another smarter word for obsolete.
It's fucking not there anymore.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I think I'm gonna shit myself.
I couldn't find another word for obsolete, so I'm like, fucking that'll do.
Fucking not there anymore. Fucking hell, Jack, you and your one-liners tonight, mate. Usually it's Campbell pulling out all funny.
Oh, holy fuck.
But I cannot wait to do quote of the year for the bullshit club. We're gonna have
We just turn like all our fucking dumbass memes into like a book or something.
Oh no. I'm probably gonna have to do an award for the bullshit club awards at the end of the year, like the best meme or like best quote or something. I think there'd be too many nominees.
We got a lot of material in just what, 6 episodes now.
Yeah.
Like 6 months.
I'm worried for the shit we're gonna come up with in the future if this is like 6 episodes in.
Yeah, we've got to top ourselves now.
But I'm not there anymore. Well, topic which we don't do. Let's just be honest. We don't. That's not our strong point. Raw tag team titles: Sheamus and Cesaro versus some team.
Some cunts.
Yeah, some cunt. Cruiserweight championship. Who fucking cares about the cruiserweight division?
Neville versus Hornswoggle.
Oh God, no! Please don't.
No, please. The final cruiserweight champion finally getting back the title he never lost.
Whatever happened to like the first cruiserweight champion? Like, I know like Hornswoggle was the last one, but did they ever vacate that belt or anything? Or did
They vacated
they
it and then they never brought it back.
Okay, cool. Because I don't remember it being vacated. All I remember is that it was there one week, gone the next. No one ever spoke about it ever again.
So you could say it was classified as not fucking there anymore.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Not fucking there. Compose yourselves. Roster right now that could potentially have a match at SummerSlam.
It'll probably be Akira Tozawa.
Yeah. Or what about like Jason Jordan?
Or how about LeVar Ball versus the Script?
Jason Jordan's on a fucking cruiserweight.
Alistair Black, maybe. He's a cruiserweight.
Jason Jordan's fucking massive.
Oh, he just comes out with a no. He's like Crash Holly. His gimmick is he weighs allegedly well under 205 pounds.
Fucking
He's
hell!
the reverse Crash.
Why don't you just fucking throw Great Khali since he's back? Just throw him in the match, Jack. What the fuck, Jason Jordan?
Big Show is the cruiserweight champion.
Jason Jordan's the size of a fucking fridge.
Put the cruiserweight championship on a fridge. It means that much now.
No,
besides, he's got his own fucking problems at the moment.
No,
The
Bray
fridge of
Wyatt.
Jason
No,
Jordan.
Bray Wyatt freed from that House of Horrors match. Like, he can be the fucking cruiserweight champion. Bray Wyatt's fridge. But,
I don't know. Who would they put in there?
Some of the matches with SummerSlam. God, that went somewhere else. So, yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap up this episode, guys. Fucking episode and a half this was.
Yeah, sorry I'm late, but I don't think I missed the best bits by far.
Yeah, nah.
We revealed a lot about ourselves, especially myself. I like chairs, so that's good stuff. Yeah,
And he's not
I
even
hate
fucking there
chairs.
anymore.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode. I apologize for me lagging out every 10 seconds. Play continues. The play continues, and yeah, I want to thank the 5'8" and Billy Marcus coming in halfway. Hope you guys had fun on the show, and we'll see you guys next month around SummerSlam time, I'm guessing.
Oh, might have to do it early next month because I'll be overseas.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in
Unless
Canada.
unless I do it live with Billy.
I was just saying you would do it here.
Yeah. I'll bring this along, mate.
Oh, he's bringing the belt with him.
And I'll fucking piss on it.
I'll fucking-
Oh man, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Smash that like button below. Anything you want, any memes that you enjoyed from this episode, and all your thoughts on Battleground or anything we talked about. Hit that subscribe button. You'd be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram's at JackmanLaw31 if you want to check me out there. Make sure to check out the 5'8" on Twitter at the 5'8". Marcus on Twitter at
Marcus at
Billy Marcus TV.
There we go. Thank you guys for this crazy episode, and we are out in 3,